Yo guys, what is up? Batro. Ngayon ay kalaban natin ang Chicago Bull.
So what's the big emergency?
Ano yung
Someone die or
emergency?
something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope. And everything's clear
Parang
on
meron,
social,
bakit?
so it's
Parang
not about
ano?
anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care.
Ano meron? Ba't parang may
You want to
kaso?
tell us what's going on, Rick? Look, it's Othella. He's trying to trade you. Excuse me? Look, there's a lot of backstory here, but
Ite-Trade
the bottom
tayo.
line is Othella's trying to trade you, and we all need to talk strategy.
Oh, I got plenty of time right now, Ricky. So how about you just backtrack a little bit and tell me exactly what's going on? Starting with how you know all that.
Look,
Ba
I
dahil
can't tell
din
you all that,
kay
man.
Gob.
Look, this is like some deep state office politics, but look,
Sabi
just
na
trust
eh,
me, the
diba?
intel is solid.
And that intel is?
Othella feels Freddie's trying to replace him.
We're talking about brand and marketing, Freddie?
Yeah, Brandon
Yo,
marketing.
bro, that is insane. Dude is not even a basketball guy.
Yeah, you know that. I know that. But from Othella's perspective, he feels like Freddie is Phil's right-hand man, which means that he's in his ear, which means he can recommend firing him. You know what they think about each other?
Not exactly best friends.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Look, right now, Othella feels threatened. And when a man like Othella feels threatened, he lashes out.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something
No, that's
like
mostly for the media. Freddie's an A-plus marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
that. Wait, no. MP project? What is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that.
Oh, what?
It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othella's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othella's way of doing things.
Saan tayo matatrade
What are you
nito?
thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa, whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong
Then
way.
how should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference
No,
in
no,
this
no, no.
case?
The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othella?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if
no.
Othella's the only one
But-
trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othella wants to trade you? Fine. We're going to make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your
okay.
case persuasively, we can get the press on your side. And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait,
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
no, MP, think
Let them
about this.
trade me.
Oh. Na-hurt ng sobra-sobra dun. Damn. So
And
much.
Pete, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
I'm
View.
not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Alright.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
That's fine.
Hey,
Hindi tayo
We're gonna get
makapaglaro
through this,
nito kung
okay?
ganito yung nasa utak natin.
I love you.
I love you too.
Chok Janice na yan later. Kita daw mamaya. Iyan ang gusto ko. Okay, laruin lang natin to. Sana may panalo natin. Pakita natin kay Othella na kailangan tayo ng tumuto.
No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so They're making all the right steps
Wala.
in the right direction.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. C.J. McCollum out there with MP, and it's Jones in at the 3.
And drawing
At
first
tayo ngayong araw,
blood,
kailangan natin natin laro.
likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Williams. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Williamson dishes to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around.
Ay,
Here's
bakit?
White.
Kasi
And
pinapakain.
White with
Libre
the
tayo.
stuff.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And
Libre,
what
oh.
makes Chicago tricky to defend,
Libre, oh.
Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can
Backside.
score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Here's Williamson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now here's DeRozan. 33 points last game.
Putik.
Over Jones.
Wala.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Jones against DeRozan.
Ay naman ng mga
And they
tabo.
call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
Napatunog-tunog ka
And
lang.
you need a
Tapos
strong
na-
identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is
Shoot,
building
brother.
towards that, but it does take time.
Tara, baba
Some
tayo.
rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA, but that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact
buo
is pretty
tao.
rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the
Okay.
NBA
Boom,
ready
block.
to rock.
Brother.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And right
Oh.
out of the gate, trying to set the
Di pwede
tone
skip yun. Ano ba meron
defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Ano ba tayo shooting guard?
The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk.
Gusto kasi pasa,
This will be the
brother.
first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right, facing such a disruptive
All right.
defense poses challenges, but coach seems on it.
Yeah, I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
Here's Williams. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Sige, sige, sige.
Outside ball.
Ayun na.
Over McCollum. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yung wala pa, boy.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
A second chance effort,
Wala na
and it's
naman.
good on the layup. Williamson's
Boy,
got
ay.
his second basket of the night.
Iset mo.
Yeah, they're gonna
Tetrag
have
talaga
a
tayo
nice
nito,
little
boy.
run here.
Ayos. Ayos
They've
mo.
been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah,
bangko
their
tayo.
offense has ground to a standstill.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. 2022 is an anxious year for Zion Williamson fans, waiting for his
Bigay
return.
sila ng damit.
It's just not easy when your superstar gets hurt, and because you want them back
Kala ko si
as
Anderson
soon as
Silva.
possible, but you also don't want to rush the healing process.
Oh.
And fans really had to be patient, waiting for Zion to come.
Sabi na bangko tayo. Ang natin.
Tonight he's gone 2 for 2 at the
Wala
stripe.
nang kailangan naman. Okay naman tayo. Tampo. Good body si ate namang rep ko. Rep. Dalawang baso.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and
Kala
get
ko
into a
mapasa sa
rhythm.
akin.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. MP is out there with CJ McCollum, and it's Jones in at the small forward spot.
Bantay.
Back to White.
Ay,
Fires the
di.
3. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Mendoza score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Doubled by Mendoza. Pass to DeRozan.
Good defense tayo dito. Mate-trade kasi tayo.
Pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock.
Okay, wala.
From about 19 feet. And Mendoza pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 13. Floats it up for Williamson.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay
Not
focused.
bad.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Kailangan talaga natin ng win dito kasi mate-trade na tayo.
Ball with a wide open look. And the Bulls with another miss.
Pasa.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Mendoza, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. And there it is for him. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Man, the ball handling right there, McCollum, he's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Ball kicks to White.
Okay.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. White, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Chicago calls timeout, and the way CJ McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Andre Drummond's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Outside Williams. The feed now to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
MP against White, and it's sent back by White. Drummond trying to get himself free. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
Yeah, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Bulls trail by 15. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Uy, kala mo shoot. Ano ba to? Yun ang assignment
Williams
natin.
kicks the ball. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
Bawi.
Pelicans on top.
Galing ng Bulls. Yung mascot nila. Yeah, at halftime, 8 points, 1 rebound. Not bad.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. MP's really making a difference here.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's White. Bank shot. No good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Lays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got 8 points.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jones kicks to McCollum. MP outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And MP with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
Williams can
well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The pass to DeRozan. Pass the ball. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Williamson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. It's amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game. Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts. And they're still looking for their first bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen...
Bucket of the second half.
Fourth quarter.
New Orleans leading by 23, so the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Jones is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's MP, and it's McCollum in at the point guard. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
The baseline J. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
McCollum outside. Here's Mendoza. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 17 points for MP.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Ball dishes to Williams. Back to Ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Caruso kicks to Williams. DeRozan against Jones. And it's DeRozan missing. And so MV will bring it up for the Pelicans. The turnaround, basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Passes it to Caruso. Williams kicks to DeRozan.
Okay.
Pass to Vucevic.
Pass yan.
And here is Caruso. Yep, that one goes.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing
Ba't di pati
blowout.
pinasa?
Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New Orleans.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and
Uy,
they showed it in this
boy.
game.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see
Naglag ata
twice.
Lakers
They're
game
certainly
dito.
happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself.
Ay,
You know,
mamasa.
he's just got to slow the game
Hindi ako
down,
dun, ah.
try to get some easy ones.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it goes down 2 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Mendoza. An offensive rebound. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. Outside, Jones. And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Patay ako. Tulog na.
But the
Tulog na.
truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight.
Kahit
Getting
yung laro
out
natin
on the
ngayon.
road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Grabe
So
yung
we see the
na-earn nating
Pelicans
fans.
taking the W here. This one was over well before the
Alright.
final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never
Sheesh,
got
grabe
it.
yung
They
ano.
sure didn't. I mean, they just
Grabe
rolled
yung
to this win. They made it look
sound
really
natin, boy.
easy. What an
Grabe
efficient
yung fans ha,
performance
tas
at both
chemistry
ends.
And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry.
I told you we'd have a good time.
Ito na pala eh.
This was great. This was great.
Sheesh.
Hey, you know,
Hey, yeah.
I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This
Kaya
it's
tayo
just-
ngayon. Panalo tayo eh.
it's really hard for me to deal with. You know, it's too much at times.
Too much pressure
know.
ba?
But you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. Like, we go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Para sa atin, tayo pa mag-aabot, hindi kinuha.
I'm on my rookie
Wala kang tip
contract.
sa akin, boy.
We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said,
No,
Pelican
not
sana
like Ricky
gusto
said.
ko
Ricky
eh.
and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othella to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm
Doon
doing.
na naman ang laro
Take your
natin
heels
dun, ah.
in. I mean, you said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Baka gawa na yung plato, ba't nandun
This
pa
is
rin?
where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight for it. If you have anything left in the tank, it's time to give it. I've seen you overcome impossible odds before, MP. Have you forgotten about college already?
No, I have not forgotten about college.
Then dig deep. Do it again.
Ano gagawin natin?
I know it's in you. I mean, do you want to stay or not?
I want
Yes.
to stay.
Are you
Yes, I
sure?
wanna stay.
Pelicans for life.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole Kusoju routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already,
Okay.
then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.
Yan, gusto ko sa'yo. Sportive. Ay, dear Sebastian. Great job at the Mobile One event yesterday. I'm told everyone involved was thrilled with how things went. Building this sort of goodwill with your partner can only lead to more opportunities. It's time to make some bank. Oh, and before I forget, stop by the Pursuer on the promenade to pick up your VC. Let's catch a game and hang soon. Okay. Now that you're firmly established in the starting lineup, we'd like to give you opportunity to provide input on what jersey we wear. Holy shit. Holy shit. You're an equal member on the starting unit, and we want you to feel that way. We also want to remind you that we are appreciative of what you bring to this organization, both and off the court. Plus, if you look good, you feel good, and if you feel good, you play good. Simple, right? Thanks for everything. Kaso gusto nga tayo trade body. Let's see kung ano mangyayari mga next event natin, mga lods. Yan na lang muna hanggang dito. Peace out.